Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to presentation about public speaking in OSH and ethic and professionalism. So the public speaking will be also for the public and the academic and for the industry. My name is Mrs. Marina Tiasa. I'm from Electrical Engineering, Nusa Putra University. Okay, let's start. Yeah. So, public speaking, how to master? Public speaking is the process of speaking to a group of people in a structured way. Yeah. Public speaking is a form of public communication to convey information or messages in various forms: oral, written, sound, image, and symbols with a specific purpose. The process is structured, planned, and the public is identified as an effort to influence and entertain the public. And then, according to Sean Whelan, director of the SVS Youth Speech and Debate Team, 5 things to consider to start public speaking, or 5 speech starting do's, is 1. Using physical activity to gain the attention of the audience. Yeah, that's why some in the public speaking, yeah, do let us a little bit physical activity, yeah, and then create or initial statement or present statistical data, yeah, for making interesting. So it include data mining. Yeah, we have to search the data so it will be interesting for the audience, and then tell relevant humor. Yeah, so the people will be interested in your public speaking, and provide information that explains the credibility of the topic. Yeah, so it means that you have to tell them why this topic is the interesting. Yeah, and then tell a story that supports a presentation or speech or debate. Yeah, and then 5 forms of conversation that should be avoided. 5 speaking starting don'ts, because it causes public speaking failure. Yeah. 1. Start a conversation by introducing a name. Hi, my name. No, yeah. And then making a wrong, failed, or start, and then using question is rhetorical, and then go overboard, and then failing to consider how to master the audience of the meeting. And then 3 aspects of experience that support public communication from Hart et al. 1975, page 23 to 24. First, public communication tends to occur in places that are usually considered as public places, such as auditoriums, classrooms, fields, etc. And then, second, public communication is more of an opportunity to raise social problems than an opportunity to raise information and unstructured problems. And then third, public communication involves behavioral norms. Yeah, so you must to behave good if you want people to look at you. And then first impression is very important and will determine the success of the next public speaking and support a positive image. The first is verbal communication. This means the way we talk, so they will interest in you. The pronunciation, yeah, and then B. Nonverbal communication, like the clothes that you use, yeah, and then body movement, proximity, and then eye contact, yeah, and then space, and then language or paralanguage. And then Hart in Tubes and Moss 122 10 unique guidelines of public communication, namely, the message must be relevant to the whole group, not just one. The common interest must always be pursued by speaker. Yeah. Public language is more limited, uses more common language and avoids personal language. Feedback is more limited, generally in a limited nonverbal form. The audience phase is more diverse. The larger the audience, the greater the likelihood of misinterpreting feedback. And then the speaker must make a more complete speech preparation. And then the problem of adaptation so that a message is more appropriate for many different people. Audience analysis is more difficult and more inaccurate because the conversation interacts simultaneously with a large number of people. And then sometimes it is difficult to focus on the message because there are many other situations that attract the public attention, such as handphone, and then maybe read something, or maybe the fan talk to the audience, and many more, and then the number of changes in messages in public communication is more because the message reaches more people. And then there are two forms of speaker communicator credibility, namely extrinsic credibility, which is credibility that is considered to have source before it conveys its message, and then intrinsic credibility, which is the image created by the speaker as a direct result of the speech. And then Maloney 2001 and then 14 states that the condition that must be possessed by public speaking practice, namely the 6P: persistence, patience, planning, preparation, and then polishing of the language, and then practice. Yeah. Okay, then this is the reference. Yeah, you can see, and you can see from the PowerPoint in the add link. Okay, thank you. If you want to talk or discuss something, you can go to the group. Yeah. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mata udah lama-lama teh.